Putting it up on Periscope as well. Alright, so here we go. 2 breaks that we're going to talk about real fast before we begin. And one of which is going to be a football break. We have a little bit of a throwback to a few years past. 2016 Donruss Signature Series. Okay, this one has a little mix of boxes from 16, 17, and 18. And I think it's the next one that's really going to be hard on the push list, as this big double case break that we have is definitely going to take a few days, because there are some big teams in that, and that's one we'll talk about probably a little later. But for Donruss Signature Series, it's 8 boxes of that. 217 Vertex, which you won't see again. So I wonder if Panini is going to plan to put the cornerstone rookies in football somehow in another product this year, or maybe create cornerstones and just dump the Vertex image, which was kind of a what was it? Grand Reserve Basketball was kind of the start to those designs, but I think they're kind of giving up on it. 2018 Donruss, 2 boxes of that, and a Leaf autographed football jersey box. 10% off 3 or more teams. You got the Cardinals and Ravens, 28 apiece. Bills, 50. Broncos, Lions, Saints, Chargers, Seahawks, all 55 apiece. Dolphins are 40. Eagles, 85. Rams are 80. Bucks are 20. Falcons, 25. Panthers, 40. Bengals are 28, Texans are 60, Colts are 50, Jags are 40, Giants are 60, and the Raiders, Titans, and 49ers are all 45 apiece. And then I'm going to go over those basketball breaks real quick. We have a 3-box random division break. It's $129 for a random division, or you can get 2 for $249. All 17, 18 boxes. So you got a box of Noir, a box of Crown Royale, and a box of Optic Fast Break. That's again $129 for a random division, 2 for $249. There's only 6 spots in it, so it is a little bit of a pricier break than what we normally do for basketball. But Noir is a heavy hitter, and with only 6 spots, you get 2 people to jump in, and it could fill up quickly. The other one's a little more relaxed, a little more what we normally post up. 2-box random basketball, random team break. That's 17-18 Essentials and 17-18 Spectra. So 5 autos, 8 hits total in that one. $15 a random team, 3 for $40. Alright, so again, the hopes for this weekend, I would love to see 5-star triple threads and this random team immaculate case break that's showing up at the bottom of your screen here. Those are all ones I would love to see. Again, $69.99 for a random team, or 2 for $135 in that immaculate break. A sealed case of immaculates, that's 8 boxes. A Topps Update jumbo box, a Contenders draft box, and 3 Leaf History Baseball cut signature boxes will be used as a skunk bonus in that one. So, and that's at 10. You know, if we get to 20, I'll do the teams list, and whatever's left over, we'll price it out. So it's at 10, so you figure it's halfway there. Let's see if we can't pump that up. So we're ready to roll here with Gold Label. Let's do this. So we're going to start things off with Gold Label. Once we show the first hit, then teams are no longer available. But if somebody wants to jump in before it's too late, by all means, we want you in on the fun. So again, we're doing 8 of these bad boys right here, Topps Gold Label. We got 4 boxes of 18 Chronicles, and then a couple Onyx Clubhouse Collection game-used batting gloves thrown into the mix as well. And let me just pull up Periscope. I never comment anyway. But, hey, like us on Twitter, even if you don't say anything. How's that sound, Periscope World? So that's at MARC, no dash, down, breaks. At Marc-Down breaks on Twitter. Alright? So again, until we show the first hit, you can still get into this one. After that, well, then teams are no longer available. And somebody should have grabbed the Bills last night, that's for sure. Pulled a nice Josh Allen of 49 out of that one. Autographed. And Seahawks didn't do too bad getting a Leaf autographed jersey hit of Steve Largent. So those last minute teams often come up big. So don't be afraid to get in. That one's got the framed cards, so we'll save that for the very end. So I am really, really hoping we can see some triple threads real soon. Lots of cool stuff I've seen coming out of those. And here we go. So first box of gold label. And we'll start out with these guys right here. So again, if you look at the cards, there's a class number assigned to them. Not the easiest to read because of the foil printing, but so that's a class 2 card. So it's not the most common, but it's not the scarcest round. It's right in between. There's Roberto Clemente, and there's ones that when they're a little blacker, I believe that's a parallel. You'll be able to tell the difference. And then there's serial numbered ones as well. Alex Verdugo, there's Miguel Andujar. We'll give that a little 1 cent love for the Rookie of the Year candidate. And there's my sleeves. Bring this over here. Got Buster Posey. Oops. I gotta move this too. There we go. Clearing the way here. Get a better look. And Reese Hoskins. Gary Sanchez. I believe he's got to have surgery or something, right? He's going to be out for a few months. So these are the black parallel ones. They're a little bit darker. There's Yohan Moncada, Manny Machado, and Shohei Ohtani, who's also one of the Rookie of the Year finalists. Thor, Christian Yelich, Ozzie Smith, and Clint Frazier. And that's a class 3 and a black, so we'll give that a little 1 cent love too for Clint trade bait. I don't know what you want to call him. We got Mo Rivera, Ichiro, Charlie Blackmon, Francisco Mejia, Ian Happ, Joey Votto, Jacob deGrom, Ernie Banks, Roberto Clemente, Ted Williams, Justin Upton, Mike Trout, Austin Hayes, and we got here Chris Archer, Yu Darvish, 58 out of 75. So that's the red parallel, and I believe Class 2 it goes down to 50, and Class 3 to 25. Lindor and Darvish, and then the money pack. And we got Gary Sanchez. Victor Robles, rookie. And the framed card is going to be a Cubs hit. And that's Victor Caratini. So Victor Caratini, rookie, not numbered, for the Cubbies. That's box number 1. Box number 2. And we'll kind of switch off with Chronicles, rotate those boxes around, so we got a little something different every so often. Alright, box number 2. So there's 8 1/2 of a case. Again, half a case of Gold Label, quarter case of Chronicles, and then I guess 2/3 of a case of the Onyx gloves. So we're doing some partials here, but we have a full double case football break that we just posted up. So because of the size magnitude of that break, it's actually 10% off 2 teams or more. And it is a full case of Prism football and a case of National Treasures Collegiate, which we had some massive hits in both of those sets recently, between the Prism break we did last night and the whatchamacallit, 6-box mixer we did a few nights ago. So Randy Johnson, that's a blue, 38 out of 50, so class 3 blue parallel. Hammer and Hank Aaron. We got Zach Greinke, Ryan McMahon, George Brett, Barry Larkin, Big Papi, Adam Jones, Javi Baez, Reese Hoskins, that's a class 1 black, Eric Hosmer, Alex Verdugo, Bregman, Betts, Will Myers, Brian Dozier for the Twinkies, 79 out of 99. Clemente, Ozzie, Devers, Buster Posey, Charlie Blackmon, Christian Yelich, and Gary Sanchez. And let's see what's up with this one. So in every case, I forget if there's 1 or 2 of these, but there are these Legends relics that come out. So we got Stanton and Ricky Henderson for the A's, 24 out of 75. There's Correa. So we got a Ricky Henderson, number 24 out of 75, game-used relic there. I believe that's now for sale. We've seen hits already, so we're going to pull the ticker off. And then the framed auto. Who's that going to be for? So we got Charlie Blackmon, Giancarlo Stanton, and numbered Royals, Whit Merrifield. Has been a topic of conversation. Could he be on the trading block? I don't know. He's got a friendly contract, so crap around the floor here. And so now let's open up a Chronicles. We have been seeing some fire coming out of these Chronicles boxes. 2018 definitely was a good year for this product. And let the good times roll. Let's see what we got coming up next. So this is 3 autos and 1 memorabilia card per box. Get a couple of Spectras. Man, that would be cool to see them do Spectra baseball. I know they never will. We're lucky enough that we get Immaculate and National Treasures and Flawless. Which, by the way, we do have a Flawless draft style break that was posted and would like to fill. It's $125 for a spot, and oh, we got a 101 coming up tonight. So there we go. Uno a uno. Those are always good. Never seen anybody say, oh man, I got that 1 of 1. It's terrible. And that's a nice relic. A relic's not bad. So I guess we're waiting in anticipation for these winter meetings to happen, right? They're not too far away. Bryce Harper rejected a $300 million contract to stay with the Nationals. And I just wonder, were the Nationals like, please don't sign, please don't sign. We really don't want to pay you that much. 65 out of 199 got J.P. Crawford, Charlie Blackmon, Ahmed Rosario. Austin Hayes, Brian Dozier for the Twins with the Spectra. Chance Sisco, Chris Bryant, Scott Kingery, rated rookie, Miguel Sano, Austin Hayes with the limited, Victor Robles, Crusade. Numbered 6 out of 299, Chris Bryant for the Cubs there. Select. And Miguel Cabrera with the Spectra. And that is numbered 22 out of 99. 22 out of 99 for Miggy Cabrera. Ronald Acuna Jr. Yes, even with Panini, we give him 1 cent love every time. Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. Max Scherzer, Rafael Devers, Miguel Andujar. Goldschmidt on the Prism. Here come the Judge. And first hit is going to be 37 out of 199. So Contenders season ticket autograph of Brian Anderson for the Marlins. So Brian Anderson, first hit out of this Chronicles box here. Rhys Hoskins, Clint Frazier, J.P. Crawford. And who is this 1 of 1 going to go to? I don't know, because I really can't tell. It looks pretty cool, though. Rangers. Adrian Beltre. So that's a yellow printing plate. 1 of 1 for the Rangers. And that's not even a hit. That's extra. That'll get honorable mention. So we got Miguel Andujar, Classics, Ozzy Albies, Optic Contenders. 122 out of 149, Kyle Farmer, Blue Optic. And 43 out of 49, likewise, Kyle Farmer, Cornerstones. So that's on card, and it's got a corner patch there on the quad relic. So that's a Kyle Farmer Cornerstone auto, numbered to 49. Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, and then the guy who turned down $300 million, Bryce baby, Victor Robles. Here come the Judge, Rhys Hoskins, Prism rookie, Ozzy Albies. Give that a little 1 cent love too. I saw you just jumped in. Which team did you want? Did you have one in mind going into it? Got a barely 3-color patch here, numbered 11 out of 25. I'll get it in a sleeve. I didn't see anything, so. Okay, yeah. That window's closed. Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. 3-color. We're on the 3rd box right now. So Austin Hayes, Jack Flaherty, H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo, and Manny Machado, Cornerstone base, 50 out of 99. So, but totally trying to do Donruss Signature Series tomorrow. That's our next push. Cody Bellinger, and then a red Wave Prism, 161 out of 199 for Bryce Harper there. Rhys Hoskins, and 27 out of 199, Nicky Delmonico for the White Sox. 27 out of 199. Juan Soto and Victor Robles. 2 reasons why the Nationals don't need Bryce Harper. They'll be paying them for a full season less than what he wants to probably make per game. So, yeah, I think that works out better for the Nationals. Just my opinion. We all know what that's worth. So, back to... No, I don't know. I know Facebook did some updates. I wonder if they pooped things up any further than they already have. And we are shared up in a few spots, so I am kind of surprised. Maybe nobody wants to hear me. Who knows? Alright. Maybe Gold Label is just too cool. I want to pull a real nice framed auto relic, or framed auto rookie. Maybe we can do that tonight. Maybe people are still kind of recovering from the brutality they saw tonight with the Steelers scoring 52 points last I saw against the Panthers, right? Yeah. They were looking like they were playing well this season until that debacle. I think Newton got sacked like 5 times, and they put in, what was it, one of the Vikings throwaways a few years back that they drafted, Tyler Heineke. So I'd go for a Heineken. I don't even like those things. I'll take one right now. Let's see, what do we got here? Chris Sale, Altuve, Reese Hoskins, and it's serial numbered, 65 out of 150. Yeah, I actually thought that this Thursday night football game was going to be a good game, and I guess I'm glad we started watching Season 9 of Walking Dead tonight. Scott Kingery, oh, we're almost there. Tanaka, just a few episodes away from being caught up finally. It was a long, hard 8 years in 3 weeks. Got Randy Johnson, Altuve, Buxton, Adam Jones, Lindor, Rizzo, Benintendi, Freddie Freeman, Big Papi. There's Benintendi again. Mookie Betts, 33 out of 50. Verlander and Ian Happ. And then the money pack. Got Clayton Kershaw, King Felix, and then half of a Kershaw, just a Shaw. Travis Shaw for the Brewers. 28 out of 50, blue parallel. So Travis Shaw, Brewers, 28 out of 50. And then gold label box number 4. I think we're due for something nice out of gold label. Treat us good. That's the one there. So again, we're going to keep alternating between the gold label and the Chronicles. And see if we can't get through some of these baseball breaks. We are fully loaded on baseball. And looking to pop a few of these off this week. We have breaks up featuring some heavy-hitting products, including 5-star triple threads, which just came out, and immaculate and flawless. So a lot of the higher end boxes currently up on the board. Oh yeah, tell me what you think. What is your theory to the methods of my madness? You got Bueller. Bueller's a Rookie of the Year candidate. Upton, Sandberg, Sano, Frazier. Derek Jeter, Masahiro Tanaka. I wonder if Facebook comments are working tonight. Yes, they are. Steven Strasburg. Give something for the Periscopers to see. And there's J.P. Crawford. Mike Trout. That's a Class 3. Ronald Acuna. Class 1. Lindor, Darvish, Johnson, Chris Davis. Mike Piazza, 29 out of 50. So Ted Williams, Justin Upton, Strasburg, Votto, Trout, Votto, DeGrom. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's kind of the basics of pick your team pricing. And, you know, that's why a lot of times, if I don't have a checklist, I don't price out a break because, you know, there's always those teams that you never know what's going to be in there. So we got Andrew McCutchen and Gleyber Torres. And Max Fried for the Braves. Well, it's not just quantity, it's quality too. There's a lot of different things that goes into it. You know, there's quantity of the hits, quality of the hits. You know, does the set that is being broken have, you know, good resaleability? So the more lucrative those higher teams are, you know, the higher on the spectrum they're going to be looked at. And then, I mean, you look at some sets have no base, some sets have base that don't really have too much of a secondary market following, and then you get sets like, you know, like Prism Football, for example, and we were talking about it yesterday. Some of those silver prisms that are not signed go for more money than a base signed auto. So, you know, if the base cards or parallels can carry, you know, a good weight, short prints factor into it. So we take much pride in the pick your team pricing here. Yeah, triple threads is generally a winner. So I got 2 inners of that we're going to be posting. Love triple threads. Stuck together. There we go. Well, he's a popular one tonight. And this is our second of 4 boxes of Chronicles. We're halfway through the half case of Gold Label. I like this. I like that hit. Somebody's going to be very happy with that one. I think we've got some quality coming up in just a second. Definitely some quality. And, you know, like, Gold Label, another 1 of 1. Sweet. Alright, we'll see that in a second. There's a difference Football, though, is all the four major sports are very different markets, and the singles get very different treatment. So football is also very volatile. It's a very week to week kind of thing, especially once we're in the season. So printing plate for the Cardinals now. Marcell Ozuna as the black plate. So Marcell Ozuna, and that is the Cardinals with another 1 of 1. That's our second tonight. Gleyber Torres, Ozzy Albies, Rafael Devers. Such a good rookie class this year. And I'm expecting next year's going to be alright too. We'll see. Carlos Gonzalez, Clint Frazier, especially towards the back end of the year. I think we're going to have some good rookies in next year's class. Walker, Bueller, maybe we'll see Vlad, Bo Bichette. Be interesting. The Blue Jays, man. Rhys Hoskins. Will the craze over Vlad Guerrero overcome the more limited market for a team like Toronto? So Robles is so underrated. Got Brian Anderson, and 15 out of 99, Mookie Betts. Well, you seem to focus more on the football end of things. Gleyber Torres, Alex Verdugo, Altuve, Abreu, Votto, Rhys Hoskins, numbered 8 out of 299, Prism, Albies in select, and numbered 127 out of 199, still showing up as a Brewer here, Lewis Brinson. The Red Sox got dropped. Somebody had them, and I didn't have enough time to sell them again. So Max Fried, Ryan McMahon, Corey Seager, 41 out of 299, Gary Sanchez. Bryant, Gleyber Torres, 63 out of 199, Mookie Betts, MVP caliber year, and not numbered, so we got a base Chronicles relic auto, Jaime Barria of the Angels. Yeah, until all the Facebook crap. We were starting to move basketball. We actually got a basketball package for the National because we were moving some basketball, but Ozzy Albies, Ahmed Rosario, Corey Kluber, Eric Hosmer, this year with the and getting sloppy with that foil stuff. 237 out of 239. And we got Miguel Andujar. Here come the Judge. Francisco Lindor. And 35 out of 49, Nicky Delmonico with the triple patch piece Spectra card there. That'll go nicely with his autograph that we pulled a few minutes ago. So that wasn't the big hit I was talking about. But we're going to see it in just a second, right? Dustin Fowler. And Lindor. Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins. Kevin Biggio's AA right now. What is this, number 2? Oh my goodness. On card, number 10 out of 15, Acuna Matata. Ronald Acuna, 10 out of 15. Yeah, you know, if nobody comments, they don't move. When people comment, and that's part of the Facebook metric issue, is, you know, that's why we get like 10 teams fill up so quick, and then it just kind of stops. It's as the comments are happening, it'll move up higher up in people's I don't know, hierarchy for their timeline, or their news feed. I'm sorry, their news feed, so that they can see it. And then when the comments stop, it seems like the visibility goes away, and that's why we've been getting hung up with stuff lately. So, and we'll close things out. This box with Goldschmidt, and another Acuna for good measure, right? Mookie Betts, Gleyber Torres, and Bryce Baby. So yeah, so when we price these, if you wonder why the Braves are so much, that's why. Right there, numbered to 15. Yeah, well, I think he had, what, 2... Yeah, well, you know, we've always tried mixing up the times so that, you know, not... I don't want to do it all at the same time, because then sometimes people miss out based on, you know, their schedule of life. But it's tough. It's tough getting the right timing on that down, because what happens is it not only matters the time of day, because it used to be kind of like you put stuff up at lunch, you put it at dinner time, at like peak times, and it'll get seen. But because of the way they rank posts on the business page, actually putting it at a good time is sometimes not a good idea, because everybody's personal posts will go to the top. So, and you can't bump on a business post. It just doesn't, on the business page, it doesn't work. So there's a lot of different issues. I was actually starting to post stuff on my personal timeline and in the group so that I could get different visuals for people and different timing and whatnot. And what's happened over the last few weeks is there's a lot of posts now where if you go into them, the information disappears off of them. So I don't know if this latest Facebook update that they made last night is going to fix that problem, but the you know, like even the pinned post, people are saying they can't see it. The pictures probably show up, but the information doesn't. So I don't know. Facebook has to get over itself. Go back to the way things were in January. Hit the restart button And suck it up, Buttercup. You know, they say, oh, we don't want people to see things that make them feel bad. So we're only going to have what their friends and family say go to the top of the list. Well, guess what? It's everybody's friends and family doing nothing but political posts and stupid, you know, just sharing things that are silly and all that stuff that makes people angry. You know what makes me angry? My posts not getting seen at all. So if Facebook wants to keep people from getting angry, they have failed miserably. Don Mattingly, Ichiro, 93 out of 99, and yet I'll still be able to have no problem, you know, having people trying to get you to look at, oh, come to my website, and you know, why do I still get that, but people can't see real posts like what we make? Yeah, that is true. The people who look at it the computer, people who look at it on the phone app, it also varies. And I have an app called Pages that I use to manage my page, and I think sometimes that makes stuff get weird too. You got Scott Kingery. There's Felix, Justin Verlander, Victor Robles. This is a guy to hang on to. Don't sell low on this guy. He, in a few years, will probably rebound nicely, and Washington will forget the name Bryce Harper. Christian Yelich. And there's Ted Williams, 53 out of 150. Jackie Robinson, Cal, Chipper, Gleyber Torres. Be cool to see a retro auto. A guy like Cal or Chipper would be nice. Especially Cal. Cal Ripkins are always good. Ronald Acuna. Yeah, well, it's frustrating. I spent over 3 years building my Facebook business page. You know, I took a different route. A lot of breakers use groups, and we went with the business page because of the advertising capabilities. Oh, this isn't going to be a bad one. Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. I like Harrison Bader. So we have, where some groups out there have thousands of people, their Facebook pages maybe only have like a couple hundred likes, and I'm talking like big breakers. Whereas our group has about 800 people, but the page has almost 3,000 followers, over 2,600 likes. So now those people can't be reached. So what the hell did I do for the last 3 years? Putting money into Facebook's advertising, and then they pull something stupid like that, where all that time and money that's been sent going that direction, you know, it wasn't as effective in the long run. So if Mark Zuckerberg's watching and wants to send some restitution this way, and if not, you suck. Not a big fan of Mark Zuckerberg. He is not getting a Christmas card from me, that's for sure. I don't think it would help. I'm sure they're doing what they want to do for a reason. And part of that reason is they don't want people making their living off of Facebook without having to pay into it. Well, I paid into it. So what happens to guys and ladies that have done it this way, where they've put a lot of effort and money into a system that they've completely abandoned. But that's the risks that you take. Cespedes, got Ozuna, Chipper Jones, Austin Hayes, Banks, Brett, Andujar, Luis Severino, 106 out of 150. McCutcheon, Victor Robles, Reese Hoskins. Got Springer, Stanton, Dozier, Seager, Posey, Syndergaard. There's Sevy again. And another Andujar. It's a Class 2. Bryce, baby. J.P. Crawford, 40 out of 75. I'll give that a little 1 cent love. Now, if I had 3,000 people in my group, people would see the stuff in there better. It seems like if you have between 3,000 and 5,000, those are the groups that tend to have more impressions. So, I don't know. Class 1 Black Parallel, Shohei Ohtani. Hey, good evening, Monkey Man Jay. How you doing? Apparently, good evening, nerd is a friendly greeting on Periscope. So, what's up with you? I'm just happy somebody on Periscope's talking. You got anything you want to chat about? I feel like I should turn this into a call-in show. What do you think? Although I'd run the risk because we try to keep it kind of family-friendly here. So you have anything to contribute? I guess I'll call you Jay. Do I have the Topps 1982 set? I don't know. I know I got an 80. I don't think I got an 82. Ooh, there's a nice one. Braves are killing it tonight. Ozzy Albies. That's going to go nice with that Acuna out of 15 there. So Ozzy Albies, nice hit out of Gold Label. And Will Myers. So, now you know what? I know I sold the 82 set because it had the Ripken rookie in it. But you can try again. I don't have too much old stuff. Keeping it fresh here. You know, let's open up one of these batting gloves since we got 2 boxes each of Chronicles and Gold Label yet to go. So we're going to open up a Onyx Clubhouse Collection batting glove. Game used batting glove. Again, our standard tiebreaker rules apply. And let's see what we got. Last one was an autograph. That's the first time we had that happen, but not all of them are. And who do we got here? Oh, this is a guy that we've pulled some game used stuff of before. And usually it's signed, and this one is. So right there. 2017 game used, and both gloves are signed. Josh Ockamy, I believe he's a AA prospect for the Red Sox. We'll look that up in a minute. Our friend Jay left. I didn't have an 82 top set for him, so I guess I'm not nerdy enough anymore. Alright. So let's look up Josh Ockamy, See if he was a trade deadline victim or if he's still with the Red Sox. So, if you ever looking for prospect information, I love the Baseball Cube. I think it's a great reference. It's free, so that's even better. Baseball America. I haven't gone into the pay section. Well, it's better than all the Twitter bots. It's funny. Like, I'm trying to do research on, who's actually watching on Periscope. I mean, on Periscope, our average view is about a minute. So, I do believe he was a Portland Sea Dog, yes. That's right, Sea Dogs? I got the right one. Josh Ockamy. Yep, Boston Red Sox. He's ranked their 11th prospect at the moment. So he played for the Portland Sea Dogs. And, he got bumped up to AAA right at the end of the year. So he is now in AAA. And hit 20 home runs last year between the two levels. Batting average is a little weak, but definitely a power hitter. And so he's 22 years old, so he gets the batting average up a little bit, and maybe he finds himself in the big leagues. So, yeah, we got cleats of his, and somebody got a game used bat of his too, out of the Onyx bats. I gotta get those in. They came out already. I gotta bring those suckers back. And I'm reading like these Twitter profiles that are watching us, and they're interesting to say the least. We had a short view by, what's his name, Will Blackman, NFL analyst on the NFL Network. We had, I thought this one was funny. I'm looking, and it's a voice actress who, one of the shows that my kids watch, it actually just ended recently. She played the voices for a couple characters on Sophia the First and Elena of Avalor. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So it's kind of cool. I wish these people would talk. We haven't had any good conversations from, I don't want to say celebrities, but from people who we could recognize since Brett Phillips would chat a little bit with us. Haven't seen him in forever. He's probably a victim of the Facebook issues we've been having and doesn't see us anymore. I don't know. Brian Anderson's an alright prospect. Actually, he's one I would hold on to, because the Marlins might be terrible, but he might not. So I think he's the best rookie card guy they had that came out this year. Garrett Cooper was a former Yankee prospect. He's alright, I guess. Sandy Alcantara was picked up by the Marlins from the Cardinals. Yeah, he's alright. But Brian Anderson, I think, has some definite power potential. I'm going to actually go over his stats for this season. Let's see. So age is the only thing kind of against him. He's 25, so played for a few years in the minors. But in 156 games this year, so he played a full season. 11 home runs, 34 doubles. All right, and he has hit 22 home runs in a season in the minors before. So he's hitting doubles, and he's still got some development to go in his home runs. 129 strikeouts in this day and age, not too bad of a deal there, and he walked 62 times. So he's in the 270s with the average. On base percentage in the 350s, slugs of 400, OPS 750. He's going to be one maybe to watch over the next couple of years. Maybe he does become a 20, 30 home run hitter. Again, he's still kind of developing, so don't sell him short. Yeah, not too many of his cards are going to fetch $50 or more. Maybe his first Bowman Gold Refractor or whatever. But, he could be a trade piece, go to a better team, and then put up bigger numbers too. So, yeah, he's got breakout potential. He's 25, so he's not at his peak yet. He's kind of riding into it. By 28, if he's not a producer, then he probably won't be, but, or at least he won't be enough one for anybody to care. I put aside the packs of Chronicles, and I never actually opened them, so I'm going to have to open that box, aren't I? I got sidetracked with my baseball cube. There we go. Got Ozzy Albies. What's this? Clayton Kershaw, red, 25 out of 50. Who's going to win the NL Cy Young this year? I'm thinking maybe DeGrom does get it. Austin Hayes. Because I don't know about most valuable, but definitely most badass pitcher in the league. Sub-2 ERA. Let's face it. Poor run support aside, if he were on a different team, he probably would have won 17 games, maybe more. So, a lot of no decisions, a lot of unnecessary losses. That's what you get when you play on the Mets. I know, I've been watching them for years. And then next gold label card is J.D. Davis, and that one's numbered as well. 8 out of 50 for the Astros. So J.D. Davis, blue parallel, numbered to 50. Get some parallels. We'll take that. And then that really cool Albies. Not bad. Alright, let's open up these Chronicles packs now. Already one massive hit out of Chronicles on Acuna, numbered to 15. Any more? I mean, we've been pulling crazy stuff out of these. That Gleyber Torres cornerstone. We had a Spectra Ohtani. Got 2 1-of-1s out of these tonight already. Got a couple plates so far. What else can we see? And it's always fun to have a 4-hit product in baseball that's cheap. right, there's a relic. And moving right along. Well, it's hard to evaluate these guys on a long-term basis, only having seen them in the short term. But you know, I'm always full of opinions. Never a shortage of that. So, well, it's probably, there's so much talent this year. It's gonna be tough to say. Tougher than most years. I mean, last year's is tough too. You got Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes. I think both of them will have very good careers. And I just think durability-wise, Watson already having had a major injury within his first 2 seasons and the abuse he's been taking this year, I think Mahomes will get it from last year's. So, oh, you're asking out of the next draft class. Technically, that's next year's draft class. I mean, I've already done my research on the guys who are playing this year. I like Darnold. He may be the guy the Jets have been looking for like 30 years. Numbered 95 out of 99, we got Miguel Andujar for the Yankees. Josh Allen, I think, is going to be all right too. Rosen, it's been a little rough. Of course, the offensive coordinator that started off the season obviously wasn't in good favor. So, you know, maybe this year you got to kind of just go do-over and reevaluate him next year. And I think Baker Mayfield's going to be all right. I think he'll make the grade and he'll be a long-term guy, or as long-term as Cleveland gets. So that's like what, 2-3 years. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's an interesting one because, you know, like Mahomes last year, we're not seeing him play. Got a Shohei Ohtani shiny prism here. And you know, it's kind of tough to evaluate somebody you haven't seen play. I mean, there's some guys out there who are big fans of Mike White of the Cowboys, but will he ever see the light of day? You know, Garoppolo finally gets his chance to shine, and then he's injured. So, Walker Bueller. So, with football, some of it's just plain old luck. It's not a matter of if you're going to get hurt, but when, and is it going to be at a critical time in your career. So we got Gleyber Torres, Gahara, Albiez with the press proof, 134 out of 299. Give that a little 1 cent love. Joey Votto, Prestige, Goldschmidt, Prism, Francisco Mejia, Optic rated rookie. I guess that's considered an extended set one, right? 17 out of 75, Manny Machado. Yeah, I don't know if Rosen might necessarily be a bust or somebody who will work out better elsewhere down the road. You know, but again, you know, guys can be decent quarterbacks and end up backups like Nick Foles, Rafael Devers, Scott Kingery. Got Ronald Acuna on the Illusions. And then this autograph is going to the Phillies. Scott Kingery, Phoenix auto. So, yeah, I mean, I don't follow them, you know. Like, I'm not following any college guys now. But after the draft, you know, then I'll start looking at the scouting reports on them, you know, during the training camps, how they're looking, stuff like that. Austin Hayes, Bellinger, Andujar, Gleyber Torres. Got Mookie Betts. There's Gleyber Torres again. 55 out of 299, J.P. Crawford. And Bellinger. Torres. Rhys Hoskins, 175 out of 199 with an orange. '83 out of 199, Jose Rondon. White Sox. White Sox got, what, 3 hits so far? That's not too shabby. So, Albies. Well, there's a reason. There's reasons why Mayfield and Darnold got picked ahead of him. Bueller. 5 out of 49, Albert Pujols. With the base cornerstone card. Aaron Judge. Nolan Arenado, 12 out of 299. Bellinger. And the Royals, Cameron Gallagher with the next hit. And then you got Rizzo and Calhoun closing out that box. So a lot of hits on the you know, the C-level teams, I guess you could say. We got one last box of Gold Label ripe for the picking, one last box of Chronicles, and one more batting glove. And then we'll get to talk hit of the night, although there's like 7 people watching right now, so I don't think there'll be too many votes. Where is everybody tonight? So, Gold Label half case break is now off the board, and so is another qualifying promotion, qualifying break towards our November promotion. So this be number 5 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I remember that time we got the viewer count to like 300 and something. Those were the days. But I think I ranted enough about Facebook. We used to be getting, like, on a slow night, like 50, 60 views. Victor Robles. Ryan McMahon. 117 out of 150. We'd have more than this at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Mejia. Mookie Betts, Nolan Ryan, the Big Hurt, Goldschmidt, Archer, McCutchen, Johnson, Strasburg, Jackson, Gleyber Torres, Rafael Devers, Scherzer, Jeter, J.P. Crawford, King Felix, and Single A Sano, Cabrera, Bueller, Mattingly, Cespedes, McGuire, Sale, and Bench. And then the money pack. What are we going to have in that hit pack there? Already pulled an Albies framed auto. Harrison Bader wasn't too bad either. So how are we going to end this? We're going to end this with a big bopper? Yes, we are. Rhys Hoskins for Philadelphia. So sending out a little brotherly love right there. Rhys Hoskins on card, framed auto. Very cool. And that's Gold Label. We got one more Chronicles box sitting here. So we'll do that. Last train to Clarksville. Chronicles. Let's see what we got here. There's a hit. Spectre card. Okay, that's 2. And then we got the Game Used batting glove. That will close things out. Interesting mix of teams. The hits fell out this time. And final pack. All right, that's an interesting one. So let's close out the cards, and then we'll have one more memorabilia piece. If anyone's looking for a personal break tonight, just let me know. Got Rhys Hoskins, Gary Sanchez, Victor Robles, Buster Posey, Max Scherzer with the shiny one there. I don't know why I'm sleeving it. Might as well. Aaron Judge, that's the one I meant to. Aaron Judge Spectre card. Robles and Nick Williams, McCutchen, Austin Hayes, Numbered 14 out of 299. Cody Bellinger. Ozzy Albies. That's a nice looking color there. That is numbered 9 out of 10. Braves killing it tonight. 9 out of 10, Albies. Dominic Smith. And yeah, we're not done. Our third 1 of 1 tonight. This one goes to the Blue Jays. Josh Donaldson. Another 1 of 1. That's 3 tonight. That'll get an honorable mention. Flaherty, Soto, Albies, Christian Villanueva, Shohei Ohtani. Give Ohtani some 1 cent love. Classics. Goldschmidt, Crawford, and Padres Villanueva again, 84 out of 199. Prestige auto. Harrison Bader, Austin Hayes, Verdugo, Cano, Hayes again. Dominic Smith, Caleb Smith, and Nationals, 65 out of 99, Andrew Stevenson. Frazier, Cisco, Molina, Bryce Harper, 73 out of 99 with the gold zone. And we got Acuna, Devers, 68 out of 299, Ryan McMahon. And this hit is going to the Twins, Mitch Garver. So Twins, Mitch Garver. Bryant, Cunha, Bryant again. Trey Turner, 69 out of 199. Andujar, Rosario with the Contenders Optic. Devers, and numbered 17 out of 75, Yankees, Didi Gregorius. With the Spectra triple threat relic there. Brian Anderson and Reese Hoskins closes out the card. So let's see who that game used batting glove is going to go to. Again, the first one we hit was AAA prospect Josh Ockamy of the Red Sox. And now this one I'm going to have to look this one up. I have a feeling I know where it's going to go, but that's going based solely on the color of the gloves. So let's scope it out and see if I'm correct. Good old baseball cube. And this guy right here. Okay, yeah, it has nothing to do with the color of the gloves. Good. Yeah, he's got some Bowman cardboard out on this guy, and he plays multiple positions, mostly middle infield. This individual is actually kind of slipped down as far as his ranking. He was originally a top 10 prospect, but now he's a top 25 guy. And in 2018, he made it to the major leagues, and he didn't do too bad, all things considered. In 80 games, 18 doubles, only 1 home run, but 18 doubles, we'll take that. 275 average. And again, this is a guy who is now in the major leagues. If I can get Donruss Signature Series gone tomorrow, I'll put up a divisional break. How's that sound? I do got to clear some of these things out. So, may have fallen on the prospect list, but he made it to the major leagues. And he is playing for the Angels. David Fletcher. So David Fletcher, Anaheim Angels. This will be his last year as a prospect as long as he continues to play at the major league level. He cleaned up pretty nicely in the minors. In 58 games, 25 doubles and 6 home runs, which is actually a career high for him, so he'll take that. 350 batting average. Doesn't walk a lot, so decent slugging percentage. OPS was 953 in the minors as opposed to 679 in the majors. So he could be an average middle infield player. Not a lot of power, but so Angels with a hit. Rookie David Fletcher. So now we're going to do ourselves a little hit recap. We may actually see an increase in views at this point. No. Hit recap coming up. So the game used batting gloves were of David Fletcher for the Angels and Josh Ockamy for the Red Sox. And then the hits. Here they come. Villanueva for the Padres to 199. Stevenson for the Nationals to 99. Mitch Garver, Twins. Yankees to 75. Didi Gregorius. I'll put these to the side here. Cameron Gallagher, Royals. White Sox to 199. Jose Rondon. Phillies, Scott Kingery. Yankees to 99. Miguel Andujar. Astros to 50, J.D. Davis. He's going to miss the cut. Harrison Bader for the Cardinals. White Sox to 49, Nicky Delmonico. Angels, Jaime Barria. Brewers, Lewis Brinson. Braves, Max Fried, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for the Braves. Brewers to 50, Travis Shaw. To 199, Nicky Delmonico, White Sox. Red Sox to 25, Rafael Devers. Marlins, Brian Anderson to 199. Royals, Whit Merrifield. A's to 75, Ricky Henderson. Cubs, Victor Caratini. And got an honorable mention here, number to 10, Ozzy Albies. All right. So we got some one of ones to talk about here. Adrian Beltre, Rangers. Marcell Ozuna, Cardinals. And there's a third one, and that'll go into our, even though it's not a hit, it goes into our hit of the night just because it's cool. It's Spectra. It's Josh Donaldson, Blue Jays. So that's our first candidate. You got Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. Ozzy Albies for the Braves. I think this one's going to get it, though. Ronald Acuna, number 10 of 15. Who is our hit of the night? Acuna, 10 out of 15. Again, we're going to try to make a push again for 16 Donruss Signature Series football. There's some extra stuff thrown in there as well. A couple boxes of 17 Vertex, a couple boxes of 18 Donruss, and a Leaf autograph jersey. A lot of affordable teams in that one. That one's going to be our next push break. And that's pretty much a wrap for tonight. So thank you, Corey. I always appreciate you guys. Without you guys, none of this happens. So let's keep getting these breaks filled up, pushed out, and rip you a new one. Ohtani. I mentioned some previous hits that we had gotten in Chronicles. The Ohtani that I mentioned was the one that I think you got in a previous break that we had Chronicles in. I talked about the Andahar Cornerstones that somebody got. I was just naming all the big hits that we've gotten out of Chronicles recently. So no Ohtani hits. There was an Ohtani Select Prism. So he did get something. But the batting gloves were the big hit for the Angels tonight. So, we have any questions on any of the breaks currently on the board? Any issues seeing any of the breaks currently on the board? Again, if you can't see it, you can't get in it. So, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And we've got a lot of work ahead of us. I'm going to see if we can really get some things going. Again, a monster double case break posted earlier today for football. So if you're ready for some football and looking to get some big hits, a full case of Prism, a full case of National Treasures Collegiate, that one will be huge. I mean, we've been pulling crazy stuff out of the mixers we've been doing, so I think a double case break with that kind of firepower possibilities is going to be pretty insane. Even some silver prisms would be nice in those. So, alright. You know, out of all the quarterbacks, I find that Darnold and Mayfield were a lot easier hits in the collegiate stuff. And then Rosen and Lamar Jackson probably easier in the collegiate stuff too. Although we've hit him, for as hard as he is to hit, we've hit him quite a few times in the pro stuff. So it could happen. Rosen, Josh Allen, we've hit a lot of this year. So a lot, like last night included. So, but Darnold, nobody went for the Jets the last time we broke NT Collegiate, and I pulled that booklet out of 5 with the Rose Bowl patch auto. So, might not be a bad set to chase Darnold in. Mayfield too. We had a Mayfield out of Prism the other night. That was nice to see. So anything else for this evening? I think we did all right as far as producing some decent hits for the Braves. And some other ones too. So alright, so I guess that's all we got for tonight. So again, 16 Donruss Signature Series is the next push break for football. I'd like to get that out and then have maybe another mixer go up, and our main event caliber break is going to be that double case break. For baseball, there's a lot out there. A lot. And some big stuff too. The Immaculate Random Team Case Break. You got triple threads. You got 5-star. And you got Flawless. And the Heritage High Number Mixer. And then that Past, Present, and Future. I feel like that didn't get a lot of views. The Past, Present, and Future Mixer. It's got Definitive in it. It's got a lot of cool stuff. Good mix of stuff. And that's it. So that's a wrap for tonight. So hit me up on Messenger if you need anything. Most likely I'll get you back in the morning. Coffee's wearing off. Alright, so excuse me. So good night, everybody. And we'll be a new one soon. Take it easy.